Hello, every pony, day lover here. Warning: this video will contain pictures from Google that is not mine, so please give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. And also warning, it's going to contain my own personally opinion about stuff in My Little Pony, so if you don't like stuff like that, click away or else stay. Yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So today it's going to be about Celestia. She is my favorite princess after all. I know, like, I have been making a lot of other videos where I have talked about why I feel like she is hiding something, or like I feel like who taught her the evil spell and stuff like that. But today I just wanted to talk about, I feel like there's more to Celestia than we actually are seeing, or how to say that. I don't believe like she's that like occupied by her job with being a role that she doesn't like have other things that are more important, or how to say that. Because like we have seen her teach Twilight the dark evil spell, and where did she learn that from? Like, is that from Star's World or Sombra before he turned evil, or did she learn that by herself? And like Twilight uses it on the door in the Crystal Empire episode, and like it shows her darkest fears, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, that's what this spell is supposed to be, but how is it that Celestia knows all about this? Like, did she actually make the dark fear spell that Sombra knows, and had Sombra under her wing before he again turned evil and stuff like that? There's just too many questions and too many stuff that I'm wondering about. Something that I'm also a little bit confused about, or how to say that, is the ascension on of Twilight. And I do believe like she deserved it, and she are actually ascending herself. But I also believe like Celestia knew that Twilight was ready. She did the spell, and she got her to that realm. And I have talked about in other episode that I feel like this is the place that Celestia goes to when she wants to see or predict future events. So like she can see that Twilight is the one that needs to be there to it all being like one, or how to say that, if that makes any sense. Like Twilight is the answer, and she's not herself. So she had to figure out ways to keep Twilight there and keep her like so she would ascend later on in life, or how to say that. I don't know how else she would have known all of this if she didn't have a place that she could go, or like a spell that she could cast so she could reminisce about the future and stuff like that. Actually, Celestia reminds me a little bit about Dumbledore, and maybe it's just me, but like there's a scene in the in this in the other one, like where Dumbledore take his memories and he puts this in this like water, or how to say that, or like this big pile of stuff. And I'm like thinking, like every time Celestia goes to that realm where I think like she can predict the future, I also feel like she's leaving some of her memories behind, almost the same reason as Dumbledore. And I think like Sombra or like other bad stuff is a part of like that background, or how to say that. And I really want to see that. I really do believe like there's more to Celestia than we think, and maybe that's just me because I really like Celestia, and I feel like she have grown actually with me and with the show, and I see her as a mother figure, and I see a lot of my own what my own mother is actually doing in her. So I do believe like there's a potential of like having a background story that was a little sketchy, or she had like actually she was in the 1,000 years where Luna was at the moon. She were going through a lot of other stuff besides like mourning her sister, and I feel like there's a lot of potential to actually reach out and or have an episode. Actually, I want the cutie map to call Celestia. That's what I really want. I want the cutie map to call Celestia and one of the main six. Not Twilight, but one of the others. I don't care who. I just want like episodes, future episodes where there's more like about Celestia, or how to say that, because like we already have a lot of stuff about like Luna, and we all have a lot of stuff about the main six and stuff like that. But I would really love to have a episode where, for example, Celestia takes Applejack out for a quest, and like they have to solve a friendship quest, even though like she's the the princess of the MLP universe, or how to say that. I was almost going to call her queen, because like Twilight is now the princess of friendship. But yeah, I I must admit, like I really do like the idea of having to see more of her sides, and I actually enjoy seeing more to her, and I feel like she's doing more, as I said, than just her royal stuff, because like, or else like I don't I feel like she's holding back or doing stuff on purpose to make Twilight the star, or how to say that, because like the fight with Queen Chrysalis and stuff like that, I actually feel like she was holding back her magic, that she knew that this was something that she had to do in order to make it all right, and she was like seeing into the future again, that Twilight would be the reason or be the answer to all of that. And that's also why she's sending Twilight to all of these quests, and she's putting all of this or all of this pressure on Twilight and stuff like that. I do believe it's because like she already knows about stuff that's going to happen, or how to say that, or she gets like a couple of premonitions, and she goes for the one that she thinks is the best, or how to say that, being a princess, or being the ruler of all of Ponyville, also makes it so she have to take care of like her kingdom, and she have to take care of her ponies. And I don't think like her doing stuff on no basis at all is what she's doing. Also, she's just like Celestia, and I don't know any better. Something I was also like wanting to talk about is like she seems like she's better when she's with some pony else, and I mean like when we see her with, for example, Cadence and Luna, or we see her with Twilight, or we see her with any of the other ones, the main six as well. I do believe like she's doing a lot better. She's acting more like herself. She doesn't need to have a mask on to portray herself in front of the main six or Twilight anymore. And like that also helps her being like the pony that she are actually wanting to be, because like I don't know if she actually wished to be the ruler of Ponyville, but I do believe like she had something to say in it, and she took it upon herself with all of this big responsibility. Actually, I think like that it is, but I don't know, you guys. What do you think? Do you think like Celestia is hiding a really dark background story. Where do you think she learned the dark magic from? And do you want the episode, like I said, where the cutie map actually calls Celestia? Maybe Celestia and Starlight would be a really good episode, or a really weird episode, I don't know. But I feel like the cutie map can call whomever. Actually, also maybe Celestia and Starswell the Bearded could be a really good episode. But again, I don't know quite. So yeah. But do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and loved ones. And that was actually all. Yeah, okay. Bye.